Okay, great. I was worried there for a second that it was not going to work because it was just like loading. Okay, anyways. So I'm going to play the crown chakra bowl. The crown chakra connects with the energies from the universal source. This center enables us to interpret our Akashic records and our truth. A fully developed and balanced crown chakra can help us to become higher functioning, compassionate, wise beings. Within the crown chakra and its lotuses contains every other type of chakra. Okay, so we're going to open and clear that chakra first. Now we're going to boost that chakra back up. And I'm sending holy fire Reiki, holy fire, holy fire, holy fire to you. Also, you guys, the beautiful background sounds is the YouTube platform called Healing Vibrations. You guys will want to make sure that you get a subscription over there, okay? This crystal singing bowl sound bath we're listening to today is specifically for oxytocin, which is the love hormone. I don't know. That's what it said. Anyways, so it's working with the different chakras. Okay. So I hope that everybody is well. I hope that you had a good day yesterday, and welcome everybody coming into the chat. Yeah, I am well. I had a crazy day yesterday at the DMV getting all my stuff together. So it was not so much fun, but I'm glad that that day is over and I'm back. I'm like so thankful to be back. Okay, you guys. So make sure that you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below, right? But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. This this contract includes any shadow banning, copywriting, plagiarism, and everything said on this platform is copyrighted. So don't steal messages from God and the Holy Spirit. Okay, now we're going to do the prayer. Let me just see what sticks out to me here. Okay, so I call upon the archangels. Also, I'm being guided to tell you guys to drink plenty of water. So if you haven't had water today, go get your water. If you haven't taken your medication today, and that's something you're supposed to do, take your meds to make sure you guys are taking care of your body. Okay, because be sure to drink plenty of water and take time to rest. You'll be awakening and ascending, and your body vibration will be rising and will rise in consciousness, basically. Know that everything that comes up in these readings, and well, any reading that I do is being worked on by the Most High. So again, if there's anything that ever scares you, that part of the reading, because these readings are to give you confirmation and then also to give you prophecy. So if something scares you, this is why having or knowing muscle testing, okay, aka resistance testing, or having a pendulum are two really good ways that you can ask yes and no questions from your higher self. This is a pendulum, and get an answer back, right? And then that way you can guide yourself through tarot land, knowing what part of the message is for you and what part of the message is for them. And so, yeah. Thank you so much, Lilith. You are awesome. So yeah, I ask that the archangels and the Most High God and Jesus Christ, Muhammad, the saints, the Ophanim, Gaia, that if any evil or negative energies being sent, or if there's any cock blocking going on, or because like what is it, road opener? Like I asked for a road opener for me and my collective. As well as a unblocker as well, which is it's kind of the same thing. And then I'm also asking for all uncrossing on all situations. Okay, so if again that just when you uncross something, you basically are removing that energy that is like negative karma, and it's like just dense upset energy. So, and when I worked at the Crystal Ray and we owned the store, I had made an entire candle set of different candles, and then I would basically put the intention and the energy in the candles, and it would be everything from curse removal, unblocker, road opener, all that stuff. And so I figured out a system to deal with every spiritual problem, and usually it had to do with uncrossing. So I had uncrossing candles, and then black red devil candles to remove any demonic presences. I just had a lot of stuff. Anyways, so that system does work. So uncrossing is a real thing. And it's like, what happens when you cross somebody? Well, if you've ever stolen anybody's boyfriend, you cross that person, right? If anytime you harm somebody, and again, when karma gets triggered, like in this lifetime, you may not know why somebody is so upset. Why they're so upset is because there's a big amount of karma that has been triggered, and a lot of upset, unresolved, like unconscious energies, right? So yeah, usually when people are triggered, it's because of karma. I just wanted to let people know that. I like all of my years of experience, I've figured out a lot of things, and it's like when you can't figure out why somebody is so upset, it's because there's karma. But the good thing is that when you balance your energies, you can clean yourself of karma and clean by doing spiritual baths. By the best way to clean up your karma is to repent, apologize, and again, forgive yourself, and then just move in the get on the correct path. Go to God. That's the easiest way to clear up your karma. Again, when you repent to God, you're basically saying, I'm sorry that I hurt myself and I hurt other people, because hurting other people is actually hurting yourself. And so, because we are all one being. So yeah, God may not take away all the karma, but God will help with it. And then you can do things in the physical, like uncrossing and stuff like that. And so if anybody wants me to go into great depth about that, I could probably spend hours talking about it, but yeah, I just wanted to give that general information out there. So yeah, when you do reversing candles, it reverses the energy, but then sometimes the energy comes right back on because you needed to do an uncrossing to get rid of all of the karma that was surrounding that energy. And so once you resolve the karma and once you uncross the situation, which, crossing somebody is making them upset, basically making them irate. So all right. So archangels, please continue to reveal to us the highest wisdom, the highest truth, and all of everything in the Akashic records that needs to be seen. Okay. Now I'm asking as I call upon the full armor of God for protection during our life's work and here on the earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, I just saw something. What is it here? Oh, the Galactic Federation of Light. Is that it? Okay. We're also calling upon the Galactic Federation of Light. Like something just like started shining right there. Okay, so you guys, the update that I got was these people's spell work it's not working. The spell work is not working. And it's like it's actually affecting these people. These people are suffering really bad right now, whoever they are, because their spell work's not working. Now, again, I don't know what demon or what spirit or what person told this person that this shit was going to work, but I'm telling you, it was never going to work. That was never going to happen. Okay. Like this person really thought that they could just bippity boppity boop. Then tomorrow, all of a sudden, or hocus pocus, whatever, abracadabra, and all of a sudden, boom. Like this is somebody that believes that like they have an infinity glove, or they're just like somebody that, I don't know. They think that they rule the universe or some shit like that, which is really, really pathetic because their witchcraft is weak. It's like the more they do the witchcraft, this doesn't make sense to me. But the more that they do this shit, the weaker that they get. And so I don't really understand why that would be, unless God's just stripping their abilities and gifts from them, which very well could be what's happening to these people, because they were told to stop like so many times that it's like at this point, if they haven't stopped, they're just literally, they've gotten warnings from the universe that this spell work is not going to work. I'm picking up on a lot of celebrities that do spell work that they go to people. I'm picking up a lot of like New Orleans energy right now. So that's where I'm feeling a lot of this crap is coming from. And then I'm also hearing the West Coast and the East Coast predominantly. I don't understand why there's not a lot of stuff coming from the Midwest, but I am picking up on the West Coast, like California. Oh, because of LA. Yeah, well, LA has a fucking demon. LA is a demon. Whatever fallen angel, and it's not Lucifer, but whatever it is, there's in LA there is a presence, okay? I'm just gonna say that. And it's really old. Boom, look at this, 8 of Swords. So somebody is like literally tripping out because they think that they're going to go to jail. I don't know why this person's like a copycat or something. I don't know why they think. Okay, so what they're thinking is that you're calling the cops on them or you're telling on them in some way, and you're not. This is just karma playing itself out, and this person doesn't realize that they tied their own ass up and they put the blindfold on themselves and then stood in a circle of swords. Like, that's self-imposed restrictions. This person caused their own suffering. Literally, they were trying to get you locked up. Why? Because they wanted to be you and take your place. But this person has to continually copy your energy. And again, it's still not, like I said, it's not working. They thought they could bippity boppity boop and be you and be as gifted as you, and that's crazy. It very well could be Diddy. The energy's coming through of somebody trying to get out of this imprisonment. Somebody feels trapped, and I feel like they either harvest energy or they sacrifice souls. Some really weird dark shit. The trial is wild. You know what? I watched a short video about it, but I didn't get like every detail in it, and I just it's disgusting. I just was like the pictures that they draw are really, I'm like, who is hiring these artists? What the hell? I don't know why they won't just let a camera be in the courtroom. Probably because it's too inappropriate. Like, it's so inappropriate. But yeah, I feel like, Diddy had some type of contract with a devil. I don't know which one. Dude, like 5 of them. Holy crap. So he was working with at least 5 devils. And these devils have their own domain, kind of like Cenobites. They have like, oh, you are following it closely. Good. Yeah. I mean, literally, because it's a big deal. There was, okay, another person that I know, they were pretty famous. They have like a music video and stuff like that. I don't want to reveal their identity, but what I saw was they were pulled out of the music industry when Diddy shit started coming through. Even though this person was in rock, which is a little bit different than hip hop and stuff and pop. But I just saw how the divine really removed people that were going to be successful in the music industry at a certain time, pulled them out before they became victims of Diddy. Literally, like the divine knew about it, and none of us knew about it because we don't really think into stuff like that, and the thing is I don't even think that it's actually Diddy that they have in jail. I do not think that. One, why do I think that? Because first of all, Diddy has scars on, like 2 distinct scars on his face. Now, unless there's a technology that can straight up remove scars and place moles instead, I don't know. But this Diddy has moles. He also looks probably 20 years older than the original Diddy. And so, yeah, I'm not buying it. I think that person, if there was a way to test to see if they got facial plastic surgery, I would want that prisoner tested. Like, I don't know if there's a way to do that though. But yeah, so I could just see that happening, or it being an MK Ultra clone or some weird shit. But yeah, this imprisonment is something that they were trying to, use the innocent collective's energy to get their guilty ass out of jail. Just straight up. They don't want to be there anymore. This person's a predator. Whoever they are, they need to stay away from you and away from other people. Oh yeah, so Diddy has a contract with 5 different demons to basically extract souls out of children and then give that energy to the demons, and the demons have been whatever, working with him, but now that he can't do that exact thing, I don't know what it is. If God it may be that God has intervened. Let's see. Yeah, look at this childlike energy. He tried to pass the torch down to another person. This Page of Pentacles, this could be a child, a son. Yeah, they definitely could have passed the torch down to another person and been like, okay, well, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about working with these 5 demons and how you torture people and torment them and F them up to get this energy, because that's truly what it is. They need to steal the innocence of other people so that they can, I mean, it's sad, but this is a real thing, and people need to know that there are groups out there. You could call them the Illuminati, you could call them Skull and Bones, you can call them Freemasons, whatever. I feel like that's all kind of the same type of energy. You could call it a cult even, but there is some type of demonic practice that's happening in LA all the time, and it's happening in New York. That's why it says like the East Coast and the West Coast. But it has to do with the moving around of younger people, which is not good. So this is definitely, a victim here. Even being a child to these people would be a victim. And I feel like this is something that's happening on the microcosm, like the smallest scale, which we could look at our own personal lives, and then the macrocosm, which is like everybody's life. Look at this. You've got an Ace of Swords coming out. This is God protecting you. So keep praying because it's working. And it talks about it being an excellent time for intellectual projects, right? Also, this talks about your life's mission and direction becoming clear. And so, yeah, these people, they definitely want to take advantage of people that are in their south node before they awaken, because they won't be able to get past people who have awakened from the matrix. Let's just say that. Like this whole scheme and stuff, what he was trying to pass down to his legacy, it won't work on other people. And again, without him being there, the demons have cut the contracts with him. And I'm thinking that that's actually God intervening, but that's just what I feel. Like God cut that shit and was like, no, we're done. We're done. I've seen enough. Look at this, the Magician. That's a great card, you guys. This is you stepping into your power and claiming your own energy and being like, okay, I'm not going to give my energy up. Like these people are paying so much money for these rituals to be done, and the rituals are not working. I would definitely stop paying money for rituals. Like I would just stop doing that. I don't know why these people do that. They don't understand that you're an entire magician on your own. Like you could very well see how this person's holding a double-sided candle right there. You could very well burn candles and transmute energy that way. And it does work. Like I said, I had an entire wall of candles to treat every type of problem. Well, not every single one, but every spiritual type of problem that could basically mess your life up. And so, yeah, I had Moldavite candles, which raise the vibration. So these people are facing a lot of judgment right now. And the thing is that their energy's not only been returned to sender, it was like you already reversed it back on these people. Empress, because you guys are the Empress, which means you're a loving parent. You guys are really, really a comforter. Like you're a comforter to other people. You also shelter other people from the storms, and you guide them out of trouble. And, Hollywood's dealing with a lot of people that were guided the wrong way. I'll just say that. They need to really, confess their shit and just repent for it. But, they're not going to do that. So a lot of these people are going to be pulled into this struggle. And again, if these people were working with any of the Orishas have walked away. So they're like, yeah, we don't want it. 5 of Cups is what I'm saying. The Orishas feel like this. They feel like this 5 of Cups. They really regret ever assisting these people. So, it's like people could be a child of Oshun or a child of Shango or a child of any Orisha, I guess. and still not be a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? So the Orisha's walking away, that's taking somebody's protection with them. Wow. And a big black insect came and went. Oh my gosh. Felt like it was sending energy back to sender. Absolutely. Absolutely, it is. That's definitely a sign when you see any type of bug. It's a monitoring spirit, somebody wanting to just basically see how you progress. I kind of get like a scientist type vibe off of these people. So maybe they work with scientists, or maybe they literally work with mind control and MK Ultra. And I really feel like people are this MK Ultra mind control crap is being broken off of people every single day. They're waking up. Look at this, a collaboration. So yeah, you've got a collaboration coming in, which tells me that it's a good time for you to begin new projects. Scientology, yeah, I always forget about them. Yeah, they're definitely an off brand of, I don't know what, some fictitious stuff. That's what I can say. But yeah, it doesn't take you anywhere. It's like definitely a facade. But it's also a very dangerous, welcome in account. It's also a very dangerous cult. So this also talks about teamwork being essential for you to get your message and to get your help to others. But I just feel like this is a natural collaboration that's, swirling around you. You've got this growth coming in, and you also have creative vision right here. Yeah. So this is awesome, you guys. This tells me that you will command the respect of other people, and that every choice that you make has a butterfly effect at this time specifically, because we're in the 515. Today's 515, right? So that's actually a portal. Yes, there are portals that get created through number sequences like 55, 515, and so you can follow those of every month, and basically they help you ascend and break out of the matrix, because the matrix is all plugged in together with numbers. And so, yeah. So this tells you that new creative ideas are needed for success. And these people are basically looking to see what type of creativity you come up with. There is a copycat energy. I feel like there's some moon magic being done, and it's just backfired, like big time. The neighbor was moving out. You think it might be mine? Wow. Wow. The creepy one that you told. Yes. I'm so glad that that person is moving out. Glory be to God for that. Seriously. Seriously. Glory be to God. Because seriously, that person was a weirdo. They had definitely weird energy. A lot of illusions. The 7 of Cups. This moon to the 7 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. This is a lot of illusions. But, they're in regret because of these illusions, basically. If the illusion was that they thought that they were getting away with it, but they're actually not getting away with it. 3 of Cups. Yes, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. We've got like 2 holy trinities here. This is these people that are going to be supporting you and working with you, this collaboration. This 3 of Cups is about a good harvest. So these people were trying to use the moon to affect your harvest so that they could harvest your good energy. I think not. They didn't know that you're a whole magician. Like, you could have developed an entire process to clean off any type of situation, or you're either working on something like that. That's why I shared the thing about the candles, because that was one way people would come in, and they would want us to read their energy and help them get a crystal that would be the best crystal for them at that time. And we would pick up on all this stuff going on, and then they would get the candle, they would go do the candle and get the crystal and wear the crystal, and then they come back into the store and we check again and it would be gone. So, it worked. We found a system that worked, and we used natural tools because that's what the earth has given us, basically. So I don't believe that that crystals are going to do 100% of the work for you, but it is something that helps, right? Just like if you were to take, an aspirin or an Advil, it's like it may not get rid of all of the pain that you're experiencing, but it will lessen that signal. So yeah, the collabs are coming through. And whoa, look at that. These two just tried to fall out. So yeah, you are being seen as this Queen of Pentacles, somebody that can regenerate. You're also down to earth and very, very caring and compassionate. You're a very loyal person. These other people are in the 5 of Pentacles and in jail. Like, that's bad. So they're losing their homes, they're losing their money, they're losing their friends and their connections. And the funny thing is that these people were never meant to be rich. They were never meant to have these connections. It's only because they sold their soul that they basically got them. So, all the collaborations that should have been are going to start happening, and there's nothing that the industry can do about it. You guys are the sun. You guys bring the light back to the world. And this could be through channeling, it could be through drawing, it could be through painting, whatever it is. However you express yourself creatively, like creative expression. It could be writing poetry, it could be writing short stories, anything like that. House of Cards is coming down. That's exactly it. These people thought that they could literally shine the moon's light brighter than the sun. They forgot that the moon's light is the sun. The only reason the moon can shine is because the sun is reflecting its light. So again, these people view you as the source. And I don't feel like you are the source. I feel like all of us are the source of our own reality, but we all have the Most High God too, which is our highest self. Like, you can't go any higher than that. So that's why we say the Most High, the Almighty. You have this divine love from Ra coming through. I don't always pick up on his energy, but I am picking up on Apollo. I'm picking up on Ra. I'm also picking up on Hilarion. So you have a lot of sun deities. Yeah, I call them sun deities that are here helping you heal your inner child at this time. I feel like you guys could be experiencing things that used to bother you in the past, or maybe things that kept you from doing certain things, right? And you guys are getting past whatever those limitations were. So I started watching this TV show called The Black Mirror last night, and I only watched 2 episodes, and they were very mind-bending. I really enjoyed them. Like, seriously. It's like the Twilight Zone, the retelling of the Twilight Zone, but with modern, stuff. Anyways, you guys will have to check that out, because it literally just makes you think about, how much time you spend interacting online, how much it's just like all of these human things, right? It's good shit. Yeah, it is mind altering stuff. It literally is, but in a good way. I felt like it was very enlightening and interesting. So I also get that somebody is crying. I'm hearing, I don't know if this is a banshee or what. This isn't a banshee. This is somebody in the spirit that's weeping for these people because they're being abandoned. Like, they're being put out and they're being abandoned by their loved ones, by their spirit guides, by all. Like, this is a weird situation. These people did too much spell work. They should have stopped when 8 months ago when I was giving warnings, like, about it. They should have been like, okay, all the psychics on YouTube, they're all saying the same thing, that we should stop the witchcraft. These people decided that they wanted to continue with it. Again, these people are not quitters. I mean, they quit on the things that matter, but the things that don't matter, they basically they bound themselves to. They wanted to make a turning point in this, in your finances, in their finances, and in whatever court case or legal situation that they're going through. And they're not going to use your energy for that. Just because you're the sun doesn't mean that, and you are a light to other people, but it doesn't mean that, you're like a sacrifice or something. I don't know what these people were thinking. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you get real quick to cut somebody off when they don't need to be there. And I think that it's a beautiful quality to have. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody who has been through emotionally a lot in their lifetime. Like, they just, carry a lot of, I see them as somebody that's emotionally scarred, but through that wounding, the Queen of Swords has become very wise from life's experiences in such a way that the Queen of Swords knows, okay, now it's time to go. Like, when it's time to go, right? Temperance, basically. And not only that, I feel like you guys bring justice into this world. And so these people that were trying to block you, they wanted to stop fairness from happening, and they want to create a miscarriage of justice, and it's backfired on them. This harvest that's coming in, yeah, it's payback time, but you guys are not the ones doing the payback, it's them. You know what I mean? Hey, welcome in, Ragnarok. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm glad that you are back. I definitely understand that totally about taking a break for sure. So yeah, these people are in the tower, and the thing is that, they really, really thought that this tower was never going to come. These people thought this day would never happen. The day that you were literally, they would have to stand before an emperor, which is your energy, you guys. You have Emperor and Empress energy, and Queen of Pentacles energy, and Queen of Swords. So basically, you're balanced with masculine and feminine. Now, I don't pick that up very often, but when I do pick it up, I like it, because it just shows me that, justice is, there can be blind justice, and then there can be justice that goes through the justice system. This does feel like it could be going through the justice system, but it's creating justice for everybody, like everybody on the planet, because these people were targeting random people in the collective. I guess not random. They were targeting people that held this sun energy. Hi, welcome in, BC. Wow. Oh, I love that. She called you an angel. She's been, wow, waiting for you for a year. But Divine told her, wow, that's cool. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Having a good balanced energy. Check out the Greek goddess Athena, balanced masculine, feminine, goddess of justice. Wow. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Absolutely. And Athena has a really powerful sword as well. Yeah. And the thing is that you guys are going through a process right now where you're healing all of the parts of you that other people made you feel insecure, which means it's always good to, like, just like how you took a break, Ragnarok. It's always good to just take a step back and be like, okay, what can I release? Like, you know, what can I release at this time? What I like about Athena's energy is she teaches you, the one thing that she told me was that every single war that's fought is actually fought in the mind before it's ever, because we know everything comes from within, but it's actually won or lost in the mind before it's ever played out in the physical. And so that's something to remember, that it's your mentality, right? Yes, I was just talking about Raw. Yeah, I was just talking about Raw. Raw's amazing, very powerful, extremely powerful. So yeah. And again, even though the Emperor looks like an old person, you guys are not old. And I really feel like that some of you maybe have stopped aging even. So yeah, as far as these people taking that energy, it's not happening. Seeing 22 as you talk about it was led last night. Wow. Sevens are very powerful number. They're very spiritual number. Wow, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Wow. You guys, I love it. I love that you guys are connecting with your spirit guides as well. You guys are literally being guided away from, this drama, and then towards these connections that are going to help you progress. And these people are still blocked. I mean, they're blocked, but we know that they're doing this to themselves. I almost like pity these people, because they are really causing their own suffering. And again, like, if they would have taken the advice 8 months ago and just stopped with the witchcraft, maybe God would have, fixed their situation a bit. Yes, absolutely. Like quantum immortality, being a superhero, literally. That's awesome. That's amazing. I actually had a dream kind of about that, I had a dream about seeing somebody else in the dream. It was weird. But yeah, it's like a dream within a dream within a dream. Then you crawl out of them. So this Knight of Pentacles energy, is definitely somebody that's trying to defend these people. I feel like they're, getting paid to do that. So I guess they can do that. But, it's like the diddler hiring Johnny Depp's lawyer. Like, the thing is that Johnny Depp won that court case because he didn't really do anything really wrong. Like, and I looked with my gift to see. And so, We could obviously see who the aggressor was, but this is a completely different situation. Oh, thank you guys. I love you guys so much because these people. Yes, you're going back to follow the child. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. You have to keep me informed. But yeah, so definitely this lawyer is not going to get the same effect as he not the same. There's not going to be a win here, is what I'm saying. It's not going to be the same effect as it was with the other case, because the other case literally was completely different. Completely different. So that's what they're thinking, though. And, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about lawyers, because I know that they do defend the innocent, but they also defend the people that are guilty, right? Yeah, absolutely. Because you never broken consent. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why, on my other platform, when I answer people's questions, I always tell them the question has to be about you. Like, I'm not reading anybody's energy that doesn't give me consent to. And I think that's where a lot of readers get messed up, is they don't check that confirmation. Yeah, I see a bunch of demons flying around. So did I. I saw the same exact thing, literally. I saw somebody that made different clips of it and then kind of put it all together in one video. And yeah, I definitely saw, demonic spirits. And then the drawings that they make for the court case, like I was saying earlier, like, what are they doing? Fire that person and hire a better artist. Because, yeah, the drawings are pathetic. Just got an ad for a robot puppy. Oh my gosh, I've seen that app, and I don't think it's legit. The robot puppy, I think they're taking footage of real dogs, and then they'll send you some weird shit in in the mail. I don't know. I don't get to pick any of that. I literally have no control over that part. So yeah, and they put ads on everybody's channel. I just found this out yesterday of why this was happening. They put ads on everybody's channel, but if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you can't get paid for the ads. So basically, the people that don't have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube is just making money off of the ads. Like, it's crazy. Colors more bright, energies more. Wow, well, that's a good thing. Yeah, and lots of balance coming in from a round table. Good. Wow. I also felt a shift with this new Pope as well. This Eight of Wands crossroad energy, I knew that this card was going to come out for these people, because they've been doing these crossroad deals for so long that they just thought that it was going to last forever. These things are not working now. But yeah, there was definitely a big shift in energy just recently. And I feel like it's helping people figure out what the truth is, and realizing that there is something more than just what we're seeing in the physical, because like I said, this is the microcosm when we look at it through the lens of who these people are in our life. They were doing witchcraft on the general public. So again, that's not cool. But, they were also targeting specific individuals. Like, this is going to be a time of transition where the people that were first, like all these celebrities and shit, they're going to be last, and the people that were last are going to be first. And we're going to see that switch and turnaround, literally, just like that. These people are losing. Yes, colors has numbers and numbers has colors. They link up. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. So look at this. So they're going to lose this lawsuit. That's what I was saying. If they could hire, they hired Johnny Depp's lawyer, and I'm telling you, because they saw that him win the case, but that case was completely different to this diddler crap. And so this is you're not going to get the same effect here. So this talks about people needing to flee by water. They're overwhelmed by crisis. They're unable to cope with day-to-day problems. Literally. It's like everybody's getting slapped with bad karma that was attached to this situation. The fool, very foolish for these people to think that they were just going to get away with harming the general public and not paying for that, and trafficking children. That's ridiculous. I don't care what Hollywood's agenda is, or what the demon that is LA is, because there is, if you guys have ever been to LA, there is a tangible, thick in the air, even though it's like such a beautiful place and I love it, right? it is so nice to live in LA. It's beautiful, right? But there is a presence that is there that is always driving you to be more, to have more, like all this crazy shit. Just like totally weird. And there's like a tangible, thick energy that's just around. It's like a consciousness or something. Inspector Gadget song. No, I used to love that show. My brother and I, we used to watch that. But yeah, it's just kind of wild how some places have like, and New Orleans is also another place that has a very dense energy, that has a presence like lingering in the air, kind of spooky feeling. Like when the moon was full just the other day, I went outside and I was looking at it and the clouds were going over it. And I just was like, ooh, I feel like spooked out. It was just really spooky. I was like, why does the moon look so spooky? Like, oh my gosh, it does look spooky. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that being aware of when the moon rises, because moonrise happens usually like around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, is a really important thing, because that's when people start to try to use the energy of the moon. It's crazy. This King of Pentacles is literally coming to your aid. You could be the King of Pentacles, but you could be coming into the energy of the King of Pentacles. This is like literally getting your stuff together, getting your ducks in a row, and using your talents to create a positive outcome, using your talents to create some type of project work or work or whatever. I mean, this could even be working on yourself. This doesn't even have to be something you're bringing to the public. This could literally be like meditation, and affirmations and any type of manifestation techniques. You can use essential oils to manifest. Very much just like living there, only less. Yeah, I definitely, especially Hollywood. I mean, Orange County and stuff is not as bad, but Hollywood, Santa Monica, I lived in Santa Monica for a while, but I loved it because it was so close to the beach and the promenade and everything. But yeah, some creepy energy. I definitely feel like Las Vegas is a portal. I feel like Los Angeles is a portal. And I feel like Louisiana, or New Orleans is a portal. So I definitely get that the places are haunted. I just clear the crap out of the energy before I get there. You've been painting. It's your form of prayer. I love it. You painted an owl to reveal illusions, like a true spell. I love that. And the owl is Athena's animal. You were born in California, moved to Michigan when you were 9. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, I was born in San Diego. Well, it's complicated, but yeah. I mean, if I'm to believe what they told me, but again, the thing surrounding my shit is just really complicated. But like I remember if the energy of these people, it's going to do something like what the Satanic Panic did. I don't know if you guys remember. Oh, Fairfield, California. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember where when the Satanic Panic hit and people were doing these, I would call them to be hypnosis, past life regression. That's what I think what was happening, but it caused everybody to be so panicked. I feel like this situation, this court case, is going to cause some type of hysteria or something like that with people, because it's kind of just really bad. And as it progresses, it's going to get much worse than what it is now. These people are going to be very dissatisfied with the outcome of this court case. And again, some of you may be meant to be celebrities, and this was the situation that was keeping you from being a celebrity, literally. And now that it's being exposed, there's going to be a lot of people that freak out about it. Yeah, to suppress who you are, exactly. Because again, if they can keep you in a weak state of mind, then you could be easily manipulated. But again, their spell work's not working, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do because they don't know any other way other than the demons and stuff like that. Yeah, you guys are coming into 10 of Cups, happy. Look at those happy children right there. You could very well be entering a period of support, great friends, a special love relationship, commitments get made and they're kept. So again, these people that are coming in as a collaboration to work with you, they're going to keep their commitments made to you. Also, this does talk about forgiveness and reconciliation. So, but I feel like that there's not going to be mercy shown. I feel like they're going to throw the book at him, and they're going to throw at the diddler. They're going to throw the book. They're going to throw the whole damn library, the whole damn building. They're going to throw everything at him. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, Ragnarok. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I knew another friend that did the same exact thing. He would literally go across seas and stuff and rescue children. Just amazing stuff. But yeah, this 10 of Cups energy is not going anywhere. It's also attached to the 8 of Pentacles, which is this special work that you do. And again, it doesn't have to be anything more than shadow work. It could just be that you're doing the shadow work and these people are basically. Oh, absolutely. I am proud of your associates too, whoever they are, because that's like, we were just talking about superheroes. It's like being a superhero. Yeah, the whole aims of people helping children. Let me see. Yeah, I really hope that the world is becoming aware, and I really hope that this, is going to change in the future. We're not going to. I feel like children should. I personally believe that children should have their own free will. Yes, Athena always helped heroes. That's right, because the in the story of Hercules, right? When they're at a point in the story of Hercules, Hera ends up caring for Hercules like as a young infant and doesn't know that it's Hercules, and when she finds out, she gets mad, and then Athena, when she finds out that Hercules is her brother, right? Because they share the same dad, which is Zeus, she vows her life to protect Hercules. So you're right. Um kind of just an irony, but yeah. Yeah, thank you to the associates for helping those children. Seriously, children, we need to take care of our children in this world. It's so important because those are going to be the people that take care of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like the circle of life, but people need to recognize that children, they should be able to say yes and no for themselves, okay? And I understand what certain situations, like yes, you have to go to the doctor, you can't say no to that. But like other than that, I feel like, if they don't want to eat something, they don't want to eat something. Everybody's the best governor of their own self, right? I feel like we take a lot of free will away from children, and then we make them conform to a life that doesn't necessarily need to be a certain type of way. So it's always good to just let your children be themselves, no matter what that is. I mean, unless they're like curb stomping kittens or something, then I would say maybe therapy. But I honestly think that anybody that's been traumatized, look at this love coming out. Anybody that's been traumatized, it would help them to go to therapy and at least to talk about it. Just get it off, And the good thing about therapists is they always have something very like, you know, truthful, helpful, grounding, and sound advice to give somebody who's been through some type of trauma. So look at this. The 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Lovers. This is beautiful, you guys. This is like such a good combination of cards right here. I feel so good about that. So this lover that comes in may very well help you with your work, and they may be attached to it in some type of way. They may just have their own. I'm getting somebody that has money. Yeah, these people are definitely in the 9 of Swords, because I think that they're, getting readings, seeing if they're going to win this court case, and it's no. It's a no. There's no amount of money that could get these people out of trouble for what they've been doing. And the thing is, when the feds have enough information, that's when they step forward and act. And so they had enough information, right? The 4 of Pentacles. Wow. So part of your divine inheritance has to do with the love union coming in. I love that personally. Like, I like when I see the Lovers, and I like when I see the Four of Pentacles, because it shows me that God has something rare and special for you. So part of your ascension journey could be about making a connect, and this doesn't have to be a sexual connection, but it could just be a friendship connection. It could be a connection with another person that is a twin flame to you. I mean, it could be, wow, my left ear just started ringing. What does your career look like for the next 3 months? Okay, I will look at that. Thank you so much for sending that super chat, you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Money Moves Oracle deck, and we're going to see what's happening in your career. Actually, we're going to look and see the next 3 months. And so do you already have a job, or are you looking for a job? Or are you wanting to upgrade? Because I get that something is coming in for you. All right. There maybe was a minute of stagnancy. You're working right now. Okay, great. Do you like your job? Because that's a very important factor here on how things are going to turn out. All right, let's cut the deck. Let's see what we got. Fruits of your labor. You like it. Good. Okay, good. Because again, if you didn't like it, like I was saying, the effects would be completely different. The fruits of your labor card, this right here tells me that you are about to reap the rewards from your hard work, which means that not only are you working on yourself, but you're working with other people. I like that. Maybe you have customers or clients or something, or maybe they're patients or something. But the people, whoever you're working with, they really like you. I get a good vibration from them. I heard promotion, or maybe up level or upgrade. So the fruits of your labor, it says it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. So this is definitely your season, is what I'm hearing. So there may be one other person that wants this position that may open up in your company. Guardian angel. So some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. So yeah, if you were feeling like you were going to lose something, I don't feel like you need to hold that fear. You're definitely being guided, and you're being guarded as well. Because I feel like there's somebody that wants to compete with you. You do have some trouble with some coworkers. Yeah, what that is competition. Because I feel like there could be a job position that comes up. You may end up getting promoted to that, and then these people are going to freak out. So just be aware of that. Yeah, they are being a bit unfair. It's because, I feel like you have gifts. Look at this. You've got some people that are, this says shedding. These people could be snakes, reducing losses. But the thing is like, you do have people at your work that like you. And I feel like it's maybe the customers or the clients or something. Yeah, these people that are making up lies, they're definitely on this snake time. I mean, this is the year of the snake in Chinese zodiac. And so I feel like a lot of snakes are going to get revealed to you guys at this time. So these people are definitely, I just heard insidious. They have the intention to take the spot that's going to be offered to you. Wow. These people are looking into the future. So when you search, you will find, right? Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. So again, you could be searching for answers of why you're dealing with this karma at your work, right? And I feel like going within is the best thing. Yeah, absolutely. And I do get a good vibration from your boss. That's probably why you're going to get promoted. So you're in the season of winning in other people's faces. And so that's bothering these people, but it's just because, again, you do have foresight. These people lack that. They truly lack that. It says, pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. I also am hearing something about benefits, like you may get more benefits or a signing bonus or something like that. Maybe better benefits. I don't know if they're going to change their insurance system and it'll be better. Or this could be in another entire, you know how like a hospital will have, or even other businesses, they'll have different sections like of it that focus on different parts of the body. This could even be you working in a different section or something like that. I feel like not only you're going to be winning and these people are going to have to watch God prepare a table before, like basically for you. Look at this opportunity. This is what I'm saying. It may be that you get a new opportunity, a new job opportunity to change the workplace or business trip. You're a self. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So again, it could be literally an upgrade in your position or a bonus. Moving up. I'm not kidding. Moving up in your career, opportunity and moving up. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, go to the next level. I'm liking it. I mean, yes, these people are going to be envious, but you can't change the fact that these people are going to be envious. That's the only thing you can do is go within and basically cleanse that energy, because everything that exists on the outside of us exists on the inside of us. So there is a reason that you're drawing in these people that have this. It is a jealous spirit of them. I don't know if you make a lot of sales or whatever this is, but you're getting success. This is like championship right here. So choosing the right direction, actively overcoming difficulties. Again, these people are just making up lies so that you don't get this promotion. Nobody's believing this stuff. I feel like anybody that's believing this crap is like really, really kind of, they don't know you, basically. But yeah, it's slimy people. Public face. This is like you having a public face. You could end up being the public face of something in the future. It says, follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. Wow, these all just fell over. Your boss was in the hole before you started working, and now you made her over $300,000 in 3 months. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. This is why you're going to get an upgrade. These people don't see the fact that you are very wise. Look at here with Athena and the owl. That not only do people like you, but like I generally get that people like you. You have a beautiful face. There's something soft and gentle about you. This insight into the nature of physical objects will give you foresight. Use your best judgment. This owl energy is here to help you see through these people's intentions and basically to see the situation for what it is. You're very fertile at this time. Very fertile. That's funny. The owl and the egg, that's funny, right next to one another. So it's time to think about family life and children. If that comes in, I mean, literally, being fertile could also mean being prosperous, but it does talk about don't sacrifice family for career. I feel like if you've been feeling like you're overworked, I don't know. I feel like your energy is just really high vibrational right now. Bright ideas. You come up with creative endeavors, like bright ideas that other people don't have, and it bothers these jealous people. Libra male. Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't have anything to be afraid of. Again, like in Psalm 91, it says that I will trample the lion and the serpent. I will basically you're going to step on these people, and not physically, but you know what I mean, metaphorically. This also is telling you to plan a vacation because you don't want to overwork yourself or feel like you get burnt out. These other people are waiting for you for something to come up like a promotion. Then they want to slither in and detest why you shouldn't have it. You're a very loyal person. So I feel like you could even ask for time off and it'll be given to you. But just make sure you're enjoying your freedom and taking care of yourself. And I really would not even worry about these other people trying to come in and take your place. It's not going to happen. I don't even know if these people have the right credentials for that. So like these people need some type of training or something, or a certification. You have the star power. Look at that. I love this. You're loyal and you have the star power, which aligns with the public face. So it says, become an influencer of the company and earn fame. This is why I was saying, whoever these clients are, whoever these people are, they love you. Like, they genuinely love working with you. It's only these other people, and trust me, these snake people, they also love working with you. They're just also jealous of you. And from the perspective of them, I understand why they're jealous, because these people don't have anything going on in their lives. Like, you could literally take your skills to another company and do the same thing that you did for this company and more. And these people could not even do that for this company. Like, they don't bring in a whole lot of money or whatever, or they're not in the same position as you. But yeah, this definitely says to step into the pop light. Wow. Something about pop. Step into the stoplight. The stoplight. Come on. Oh my gosh. I spent too much time at the DMV yesterday. Step into the spotlight. Thank you. Finally. So this is telling you that, yeah, spread your charm around, because this is going to benefit you. The next 3 months are going to be really good. I also get something coming in with your love life. That's why you may want to just balance things out by, not overworking yourself, is what I'm getting. It says, free from people and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Yeah. Yeah. This new love that comes in is going to be, this could even be with an existing partner you already have. But yeah. Yeah, this is beautiful. My goodness. Investments. Yeah, where you invest your time and your money and your energy, it will prosper. It says investments made will have positive results and it will bring prosperity. So invest wisely. I feel like you know how to do this. You could even be playing Bitcoin, or the stock market or whatever. Or maybe you have something to do with investing. It's definitely being an accountant. Like, you have a lot of skills. I just heard that you probably have never tried to do this, but you could definitely count cards in blackjack. You've got a very sharp mind. Sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Absolutely. This is the thing. You are going to receive, everything that you want at this time. So make sure that you are asking the universe for what you want, because this could very well be a family that is formed, right around you. And you could be like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for a new love and all that stuff. But this could even be a reignited passion with somebody that, if you're with somebody. But I do get that this is like another level. You're getting an upgrade in many different areas. Spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Yeah, I do feel like you do bring the light to others and you help them out of situations somehow, maybe burdens or something like that. You unburden people. Okay, that's a really good quality to have. Wellness. Ensure that your body is nourished, join a gym, and regain strength. So again, what I'm picking up with this is just meditation. Every time that you meditate, you're basically taking your mind to the gym. And then you've got a very good outlook on life, and you're very positive. Like, you know what thoughts are going to create the situations that you don't want. So you try to stay away from those thoughts. I feel like you don't have it. You don't have any jealousy within you. Helping hand. Need others' assistance to assist with services, increase productivity. So yeah, you may get a helping hand, somebody that comes in and helps you, balance your career and your personal life, and then improve your overall experience. And this helping hand could be money. I mean, it doesn't have to be a person. It could literally be funds, finances. Celebration. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. Know that you are going to have joy in your future. And you're going to have joy pretty much every time that you meditate. It returns these people's energy back to them. So that just shows me that you're very grounded, which I like to hear that. I also like seeing that you have your ducks in a row. You basically have prepared for this and you're being rewarded at this time. And so, like I said, this is your season. These people, these snakes are only upset. Yes, you're trying to meet people like you. Yeah, you need to meet other light workers, because that's exactly what you are. That's why you basically came in and saved that business, because it was going to fail had these snake people been the only ones that were there, this business would have failed. But yeah, these people are only upset with you because they're getting closed doors and your doors are opening. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these people are going to be jealous, the ones that you work with, but in your personal life, the people that are in your personal life, you can grow with them. And this company you can grow with as well. Again, everywhere you've ever been, there's always been jealous people. That's why I said going within and meditating on that and trying to neutralize that jealous, envious energy. Because again, it's not something you're emitting, but everything that's on the outside exists on the inside. And so there is a situation where you're throughout your entire life, because I think you're chosen. Oh my gosh, go away. Nothing. How many times do I have to block you, weirdo? Report you. There it is. Okay. Okay. I just had to report that person for bullying. Anyways. So yeah, these people, they're just upset because they're not having doors open for them. But again, something draining about these people's energy. Endings. They're experiencing endings. So somebody also could be getting fired from your work that is one of these snake people. And I don't know why you've had these jealous people your entire life. I do think that it's because you're chosen. And chosen to do what? It's got something to do with finances and the world. So whatever you're doing now, it's like a stepping stone to whatever it is that you're going to do. This could be like, I don't know why I just heard loans, but maybe you give other people opportunities, that they would not get had you not been there, right? Money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. This is just confirmation that money's coming in. So yeah, you got the money tree and the fruits of your labor. Those are kind of like the same card to me. The perfect fit, finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. So again, you are going to thrive. I feel like you have a good relationship with your boss. So that's also a great help. All right, let's see. Anything else that they need to know? Fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. Okay, I want to use the Sacred Soul Timing deck to find out when this opportunity is coming forward. Because you've been balancing the books for these people. Whoa, what just fell? Where'd it go? Oh, here they are. Okay, let's see what we got. Out of what just fell. Okay. Wow. Wow, look at this. Fast changes, then we have unexpected. So again, this is going to be happening subtly and sooner than you think. Intensity, fast, and surprise. Opening of doors, right? I feel like a door opened for you possibly in April, and another one is going to open for you in September. So that's when I feel like this opportunity is going to come in September. So it says in April to water your hopes and watch them start to blossom. And then September, get back into the groove and be productive. So again, you're going to have these doors open for you. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this opportunity, but I didn't even know it, basically. So yeah, let's see if anything else needs to come out with the sacred timing. I love this deck. Capricorn time. There may be somebody that you work with that is a Capricorn. And that could be, Libra and Capricorn. Libra is an air sign. Capricorn is an earth sign. Those don't mesh very well together. But this person could be very, they could try to get your goat. Okay. That's what I want to say. This person that you work with that's a Capricorn, they're trying to get your goat. So don't let them make you upset, but do know that the good is coming in and you deserve this. This is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I definitely confirm that. So I am very happy. I'm definitely pleased with seeing this. You know, these people that are experiencing these endings, it's just because they were very envious, and other people notice that type of thing. I do feel like you have a good communication with your boss. It's these other people that want to be closely tied to your boss as well, but they don't have that type of relationship with them. And so I do feel like, you're going to be somebody that stays, and these people are going to be going because they're wanting the opportunities that they're not qualified for. You can't compete where you don't compare, and that's exactly what you're dealing with here. Is people that can't, they're pissed off because they know they can't compete because they don't compare, if that makes sense. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Know that love is also coming in too. So you've got a lot of changes that are just going to be fast moving. Like, you're very welcome. Both of these that definitely double confirm themselves for you. Okay, you guys, know that we're calling in positivity. And I'm going to read this card because this is Isaiah 43:19. Geez. It says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." So remember, anything, God can do anything. And when you rock with the Most High God, you get blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. And these other people, they would be blessed if they would get into alignment and if they would go to God and connect with the divine. Like, basically, if they would just go within, they could neutralize a lot of the envy that they have, but they're not willing to acknowledge that envy. So when you're dealing with people that won't look at their shadow, they don't want to do any self work, and they're stuck in their ways, it's kind of just like not even worth fighting with them. So I would definitely say, keep your eye on these people, but don't let them close to you. They want to get some type of information to ruin you with, which is ridiculous. Again, they're not going to succeed with whatever their plan is. So all right, you guys, know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.